Well, it may be that, whether they've opened the door or not, the judge has not ruled on that. But yes, the state definitely wants to get in this financial crime stuff because it makes him look terrible. I mean, the guy is obviously hated in the community, and for good reason. He's being shown through these financial crimes as stealing from these sympathetic characters and just everybody around him closely. The problem from the defense side is that that is not necessarily motive for murder, nor is it does it prove that he committed the murder. And in fact, what it actually does is it widens the field of people that could be likely assassins on his son and wife. So so it's interesting. They haven't quite ruled, but yes, you're right. There was an argument by the state that the defense opened the door by asking a deadly question, which is there any reason at all that he would kill his wife? And of course, as Vincent said here, exactly. I mean, did you? Well, yes, there's this financial stuff, but I think that the people that I've been chatting to on the kind of the defense side are like, well, what is the nexus between the financial crimes and the murder of his son and wife, this brutal murder? It seems that it's out of character and not consistent with anything. He can be a thief, but not a murderer. Well, I'm just saying, looking at it from a little bit more of a defense side, the problem is that he had been stealing from everybody basically for 10 years and was a good old boy and could talk his way out of anything. I that the state wants to bring this in because it makes him look so bad. So I completely understand that. But it looks to me, this crisis on that day type of argument seems to me to be backing the truck up, right? So it's like, okay, we want to get this in. So how do we justify that? Well, let's come up with this crazy motive. And that's why I'm not convinced that there is a connection or a nexus between the thefts and this peak of activity. Now, of course, the state isn't done yet. No, it does not, because it passes to his estate and he was being sued. That doesn't change anything. I've done a lot of trials and thousands of criminal cases, and thieves are different than murderers. And it's just out of character for the way he seems to present himself, and to kill your mother, your wife, and your child in a vicious, cold-blooded way is quite, and there is an alternative theory of murder here. There is an alternative theory that has not, I don't think, been disproven by the evidence so far presented, and that is that there was somebody lying in wait for Paul out in this dog kennel, and that after he got done, he went back to the house, and this guy came out of the woods with a shotgun, shot the son in the head, picked up the son's AR, shot the wife, and then took off. And in fact, there's cell phone evidence, which we're still parsing through it. We haven't heard everything, but that may even be exculpatory to Mr. Alex here. So I don't know. We haven't heard the whole case, but it's quite a drama.